homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Columbia, Germantown, Rockville, Bethesda, Gaithersburg, Olney, Pikesville, Westminster, Damascus, Poolsville, Historic Ellicott City, Aspen Hill, Potomac, North Bethesda, Woodlawn, Reynoldstown, Montgomery Village, Owings Mills, and Ellisburg. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. County in central Maryland, northwestern Calvert County in southern Maryland, Prince George's County in central Maryland, north central Charles County in southern Maryland, until 3 p.m. At 2:14 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over St. Charles, or over Waldorf, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Waldorf, Bowie, Annapolis, Clinton, Crofton, Fort Washington, Fort Hunt, Forestville, Largo, Coral Hills, La Plata, Mill, Shadyside, National Harbor, Upper Marlboro, South River, FedEx Field, Road River, Andrews Air Force Base, and Owentown. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point in Maryland, Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland, Chester River to Queenstown, Maryland, Eastern Bay, Patapsco River including Baltimore Harbor, until 3:45 p.m. At 2:16 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 nautical miles north of Cambridge to near Port Tobacco River, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, observed wind gust of 38 knots at Washington National Airport. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by subtly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include North Point State Park, Chester River, Eastern Bay, Pools Island, Greenberry Point, Shadyside, Herring Bay, Highland Beach, Gunpowder River, Sandy Point State Park, Seven River, Bloody Point Light, Thomas Point Light, Poplar Island, Parsons Island, Fort Smallwood State Park, Pinehurst, Hart Miller Island, Gibson Island, and Bodkin Point. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 2:45 p.m. for Carroll County in north central Maryland. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from Drum Point, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia, Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River, Pawtuxet River to Brooms Island, Maryland, Tang Service in State College, Pennsylvania has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western York County in south central Pennsylvania until 3:15 p.m. At 2:33 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Cutters, moving north at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near York Airport in Chicago around 2:40 p.m. Michaelstown, York and Spry around 2:50 p.m. Manchester, Mount Wolf and Valley Green around 3 p.m. Other locations impacted by this severe thunderstorm include York Haven, Seven Valleys, Capital City Airport, Glenville and Loganville. This includes the following interstates: the Pennsylvania Turnpike from mile markers 242 to 245. Interstate 83 from mile markers 11 to 39. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland, until 4:45 p.m. At 2:39 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 14 nautical miles northwest of Annapolis to 7 nautical miles west of Chesapeake Beach, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Turkey Point, Gunpowder River, Northeast River, Wharton Point, Spissody Island, Aberdeen Proving Ground, and Havre de Grace. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Baltimore City in northern Maryland, and Monroe County in central Maryland, northeastern Howard County in central Maryland, Harford County in northern Maryland, Baltimore County in northern Maryland, until 3:30 p.m. At 2:47 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Reisterstown to Elk Ridge to near Upper Marlboro, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Baltimore, Columbia, Severn, Annapolis, Pikesville, Crofton, Middle River, Cockeysville, Elk Ridge, Riviera Beach, Mill, Shadyside, Naval Academy, Baltimore Washington Airport, Fort Smallwood State Park, Gibson Island, Sillery Bay, Miller's Island, North Point State Park, and Magothy River. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 160, effective until 9 p.m. This watch includes the following county: York, Pennsylvania. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in State College, Pennsylvania has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Dauphin County in south-central Pennsylvania, Lancaster County in south-central Pennsylvania, Lebanon County in south-central Pennsylvania, southeastern York County in south-central Pennsylvania, until 4 p.m. At 3:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Manchester to Jacobus to Shrewsbury to near Girrettsville, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Spry, Dallastown, and Red Lion around 3:20 p.m. Elizabethtown, Hallam, and Windsor around 3:30 p.m. Anvil, Mountjoy, and Cornwall around 3:40 p.m. East Petersburg, Willow Street, and Lancaster around 3:50 p.m. Myerstown, Akron, and New Holland around 4 p.m. Other locations impacted by these severe thunderstorms include York Haven, Buck, East Prospect, Mount Gretna, and Reinholds. This includes the following interstates: the Pennsylvania Turnpike from mile markers 256 to 288, Interstate 78 from mile markers 5 to 8, Interstate 83 from mile markers 0 to 23. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point in Maryland, Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland, Chester River to Queenstown, Maryland,